Hello everybody, is the audibility absolutely fine? Am I audible to each and every one of you? Please check that if the audibility is absolutely fine or not. Let me check this first on RBS search channel and then we'll move to Kreatryx channel as well. So yeah, I guess the audibility is absolutely fine. Absolutely perfect. The people from Kreatryx channel, am I audible to each and every one of you? Great. So right, nice. So I think the audibility is absolutely perfect and I think we should start the session, right? If the audibility is absolutely fine, I think we should start the session. Great. Right? Fine. Let's start then. So let's start today's session. As I promised a week back, it seems as if days back, I promised that I will be taking these sessions for GATE Aptitude, especially dedicated to 2021 students. So almost 8-9 days ago, I promised this. And I said I'll be taking these sessions on 9 days, 2 classes per day. That is the one class at 8 in the morning, 8 a.m. and the other class at 10 p.m. So this is the 8th session. Oh, I'm sorry. This particular is the 8th session. Yeah, this particular is the 8th session of mine. Before this, I have already taken 7 sessions. Now this is perfect. Before this, I have already taken 7 sessions, right? So this is the 8th session, and in the morning I have taken 8 sessions of quant and graph. So tomorrow it will be the last session, the 9th session. Not just this, I have also taken special classes on YouTube, and other than this, in addition to this, I have taken 2 more classes on Unacademy app as well. So anybody who can tell me, like the person who has attended all the sessions, sir, I have attended 8 out of 8 sessions of quant, 7 out of 7, this is the 8th one, 7 out of 7 sessions of verbal, the special classes which you've taken on YouTube, I've attended those sessions, and other than this, I have also attended both the sessions which you have taken on Unacademy app as well. Anybody, how many of you have attended? It might be possible you could not able to attend the live class, but still, sir, I have attended the recordings or the live sessions, but all in all, I have gone through at all the sessions. Akshay Raghuvanshi, great, absolutely. Piyansh, Mr. Pal, all sessions are attended. Ranjit Das, Lizzie, absolutely great, absolutely perfect, right, nice. Akshay Raghuvanshi, I'll take log in this session. I'll cover log in this session as well. So do remember that I'll be the 3rd session. I have promised you guys that I'll be taking 3 sessions on Unacademy app. So I have taken 1 session yesterday at 2 p.m. I have taken 1 session today at 2 p.m. These were 2 2-hour sessions, and I'll be taking the last one on 31st of January, the end of this month. That is not tomorrow, but day after. So why not tomorrow? Just one day. I would like to give you some breathing space for one day. So just go through all the sessions once, and you can attend the last and the final session on YouTube, on Unacademy app, to set the reminder for this, because this will going to be something very special, very special session. Once again, the duration of this session will be 2 hours. So this will really going to help you big time, right? So these were the sessions. Immediately after that, from 1st of February, I will be starting a special session, especially for GATE 2021 aspirants. 5 din 10 ghante, 5 days 10 hours. I'll be taking 2 hours each day, 1st February, 2nd February, 3rd, 4th and 5th February. That is 2 hours every day. It means 10 hours. Whom this session is for? This is called a fast forward batch, and this is a paid batch. It's a paid course. As I promised you guys, I'll be bringing free courses on YouTube, free courses on Unacademy app as well, free classes on Unacademy app, and then there will be paid classes as well. This is specially dedicated to GATE 2021 aspirants. What kind of people should join this batch? First, those students who have attended or who have read some of the section of aptitude but could not able to complete it. Absolutely, this batch is for you guys. Those people who have attended or have completed entire aptitude, but right now they cannot able to revise it because there are lots and lots of technical stuffs. So this is for you guys. Second thing, in addition to these, to all those people who are 22-23 batch students who just want to take a helicopter view of this, 10 hours. In just 10 hours, you can have an overview of this, because I will be bringing a full course in the month of February itself for 22 and 23 students, right? So GATE 22 and 23 students, tighten your seat belts, install the Unacademy app, and we will going to have a full course. But meanwhile, 21 students can avail this benefit. This batch will going to start from 1st of February, and the timing most likely will be 2 p.m. because that is the most unproductive hour. So I just wanted to be productive, right? From 2 to 4, just 2 hours. And just before GATE exam, we'll be done with every single thing. Not just this, on 25th of January, the 3 batches which we have already started, mechanical, civil and chemical engineering. Here you can use my code ST26, Saurabh Thakur 26 to avail the maximum benefit. Not just this, for 2023 students, we have started a batch for mechanical and civil, and over there as well you can use the code ST26 to avail the maximum benefit. This was the session I have, the 8th was the session which I have taken yesterday, and tomorrow, don't miss this, I will be taking the 9th session, and I will be covering topics from time, speed, distance, work and time, and a few more miscellaneous topics as well. So don't miss, set the reminder for tomorrow 8 a.m. right? So those people who are sleeping, please get out of your bed, and we need to stay focused. We need some more energy. As I told you guys, I need 200% energy in this class, 200% energy, everybody. So 200% energy, it means, no, we are not going to have a party, but yes, indeed, I want 200% energy. Yes, this kind of energy I am looking for, right? So don't get exhausted, and don't feel burned out. This is the last lap of your journey. These are my credentials. These are my credentials. I have been, you can pause the video and you can read later on. I have been teaching students for the past 10 years. I have been teaching quant, DI, LR, verbal, and bit of everything, right? This is my code ST26. ST is Saurabh Thakur, 26 is my date of birth. So meanwhile, what I can do, not just 21 students, 22 and 23 students. And I will be bringing some very, very interesting classes as well. That is one of my favorite session I'll bring, and that is called the storyteller. I will tell you stories. It means geopolitics, economy, polity, those kind of stories as well. Those will also be available on Unacademy app, right? So this will be great, and on YouTube as well. So meanwhile, what you can do, to all those people, I will be bringing 3 kinds of classes on Unacademy app. First, free classes, free courses, and then there will be paid classes as well. So 3 kind of stuffs I am going to bring on Unacademy app. I've already planned for that. So the plus subscription will include live classes. Linguistics won't be any bar. Language कोई भी बार नहीं होगा. मैं द्विभाषी रहूंगा. I will be bilingual. हिंदी और अंग्रेजी दोनों में मैं आपसे बात करूंगा पूरे सेशन में. टेस्ट्स क्योंकि मैंने डिजाइन किया है, सो थोड़े चैलेंजिंग होंगे. दैट विल रफल यू अप अ बिट, राइट? सो दिल विल डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशन एज वेल. आइकॉनिक सब्सक्रिप्शन, दिस विल गोइंग टू हैव 1-to-1 मेंटोरशिप, और ये 1-to-1 मेंटोर्स जो होते हैं, दीज आर स्पेशली दोज गाइज हु ऑलरेडी मेड इट थ्रू गुड कॉलेजेस, IITs and IISCs and those colleges. So I personally prefer iconic subscription, right? As I told you about these things, so there you can avail the benefit of, you can use ST26. It's totally up to you. If you want, you can use it, right? Like, how am I supposed to use it? This is a plus subscription. The best part of Unacademy platform, what I like is, for example, if I'm an aspirant and if I want to prepare for GATE or ESE, either 12-month, 18-month, or for 2-year subscription, this. So whosoever is there in this vertical of GATE ESE, you can watch anybody's video. That is the best thing. That is in real sense democratization of education. That is what democratization of education is. So here you can use ST26 to avail the maximum benefits. This is for those students who want to subscribe for 1 year. It means final year students can have these 2 courses, and 3rd year students especially should go for this course. 2nd or 3rd year students. Similarly, for iconic subscription as well, you can avail the maximum benefit by using the code ST26. As I told you guys, as I promised, I will going to bring classes free. So I'll be bringing these 3 things on Unacademy platform. So whatever thing I'm going to bring, you can come. You can actually follow me on Unacademy app at this Saurabh 123 Thakur 25 1681, And every time, whenever I launch anything, any special class, free class, course or paid course, you can actually avail the maximum benefit. You can have the notes on an Aptitude Express channel. Anyways, I will be available. I'll be taking live classes on Aptitude Express from the month of February, just a few days, right? So let's start today's session. Is everybody ready with full energy? Shall I consider everybody is absolutely ready with 200% energy? Shall I consider this, guys? Is everybody ready? Absolutely ready. Right. So the very first line, one of my favorite authors is Mr. Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy and Stephen Covey. These are my favorite, the best of the best authors. This was my dream to meet Mr. Jim Rohn, but now I cannot able to, because Jim Rohn Sahab is unfortunately no more. May his soul rest in peace. Stephen Covey Sahab, unfortunately I could not able to meet him as well. Once again, may his soul rest in peace. The third person is Brian Tracy. I don't know, someday, by God's grace, if I can able to meet, I would love to meet Mr. Brian Tracy and Mr. Shiv Khera Sahab as well. So this is my small dream, to meet these genuinely outstanding people who have motivated the entire world. People like me, and there are infinite people like me who get motivated by reading their statements. One more dream of mine is to meet Mr. Tony Robbins and Les Brown as well. Tony Robbins once said that, although he had a very tough childhood, but he is some personality. He is an unbelievable personality. This is what Mr. Tony Robbins said. And I want you people to write this in the comment box. Leave, L-I-V-E, leave, but leave with passion. That is the most important thing. And I want you people to underline this word, leave, but leave with passion. I want you people to write this in the comment box. Eckhart told a similar statement. Eckhart told the author of The Power of Now, another fantastic book, who keep on saying that we don't live in past, we don't live in future, we live in a snapshot called present. Wow. So Eckhart Tolle said that life is an adventure, it's not a package tour. So if life is an adventure, enjoy the success, but at the same time, do cherish your failures as well. The one who cherishes his failure actually is the person who remains humble and who actually lasts for a longer duration of time. I think we should start today's session. Let's straight away start the session, right? Leave, but leave with passion. Let's start the session. There was one question which I gave you assignment. Do you remember that question? So what was the answer you got? Today's session is very, very important. Don't miss anything whatever I say in this class. Very, very important session. I'll be taking many stuffs. Do make sure you write every single piece of information whatever I say, because I'm going to say many things. Do write this, right? This will be the last session, and after this you'll go to sleep. Put up all your energy. Your study table, your library is your paradise, right? Right. So what's the answer you've got? I have given you this particular question yesterday, right? Great. So to those people who have got the answer, please let me know, and to those people who haven't, yeah, please let me know the answer by reading the question. You are saying D. Anybody else? Any other answer? I think there is only one doubt, and the doubt is, I gave you this question yesterday, right? This was the assignment question I gave. I think the only doubt is D and B. This is what my sense to you this question is. I believe that to all those people who have attempted this question, they must have found either option B is correct or D is correct. From my side, put up a single star on this question. This is my question. This question was not asked in your GATE exam. Let's see. Indians have a bad habit. I really want you people to, once you reach IIT or public sector, I really want you people to read this book, Atomic Habits. One of the finest books written on habits by Mr. James Clear. I really want you guys to read this book. Else and otherwise, if you cannot able to, just let me know. I'll make the summary of this book, right? And I'll make it available on YouTube. Indians have a bad habit of spitting in public places. Okay. I want you people to write in the comment box what is the spelling of the word vandalism. Destruction of public property, deliberate destruction of public property is called vandalism. Anybody who can tell me the spelling of this word vandalism, put up a double star on this word. Deliberate destruction of public property. सरकारी संपत्ति को जबरदस्ती नष्ट करना कहलाता है vandalism. Find the spelling. Write the spelling in the comment box. So Indians have a bad habit of spitting in public places. Okay, most of the walls in the government buildings have turned red or very dirty. Thanks to the constant spitting by beetle chewing, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, सुपारी खाना, beetle chewing Indians. But Janki Das, the managers of the public work department in Jhandewalan, has come out with a novel. He came out with a new idea. Okay, what's the new idea? He has installed religious signs, okay, and painted religious pictures. That's great. On the walls of the corridors leading to his department. He is sure that no Indian would spit on the corridor leading to his department. Would spit on the corridor walls leading to his department. Such a beautiful question, man. What is the spelling that you guys have written? V-A-N, vandalism, D-A-L-I-S-M. Absolutely correct. All those people from Sims, Hemant Prachi, to Abhishek, Priyanka, Vaibhav, Harsh, Tara, Umesh, Danish, and no, Hemant. It's not V-E, it's V-A. Vandalism, right? I really want you people to find the difference between these two words, capital and capital. Capital and capital. C-A capital T-O-L. Double star. Put up a double star on this word, right? Because here we have talked about the government. I will be saying many things in this class. I am telling you this right at the beginning. Whatever I say, please jot this down. I will be saying many things in this particular class and tomorrow as well. So whatever I can squeeze in this duration of time, I will say, and if it is possible, jot every single piece of information. Capital and Capitol building. Capitol building is सरकारी building जहाँ पे कानून लिखा जाता है, where the legislature is written. That is called Capitol. विधान सभा वगैरह, लोक सभा, parliament, विधान सभा, these kind of buildings. They are called Capitol building. And what is capital? Capital of a city, capital of a state, capital of a country. That is capital, right? So capital and capital. Put up a double star on this. Is it fine, everybody? Great. Now let's see. So in this particular case, the issue is Indians. It means we have a bad habit that we spit in public places. So in government building, because of this constant spitting, the walls actually become extremely filthy. It becomes extremely shabby, dirty, right? Unkempt is another version of shabby. Okay, fine. So this guy came up with a novel idea, new idea, very innovative idea. Okay, so what's the innovative idea, man? So this guy came up with an innovative idea, and he painted religious signs, and he installed religious signs and painted religious pictures. And he said he believes that he is sure that no Indian would spit. Okay. What has been assumed by Janki Das when he posted these signs? In one of the GD, listen to this. This was the topic given long back. This topic was given. Whatever topic I'm about to say, this is not my statement. This is Karl Marx statement. And the topic which I'm about to say is very difficult to digest. Listen to this. The topic was, we are slaves of our symbol. Whoa. This is one bloody heck of a topic, man. We are slaves of our symbol. That can be anything. That can be anything, right from the religion to the football team, to the cricket team, to the flag of the country, to anything. For example, you love cricket. If it is there, if there is a t-shirt, just like Indian cricket team, is it possible that you can make it dirty, make it shabby? No. Because you love it, you are driven by passion and emotion when you see that jersey. You feel phenomenal zest and exuberance when you see your country's flag. You cannot say anything against it. Agreed? But at the very same time, Karl Marx said, the great Karl Marx said, we are slaves of our symbol. And that is why in many of the IEMs at the time of interview, when you say you are a very voracious speaker, they give you this kind of difficult topics. That we are slaves of our symbols. That's a brilliant topic, man. This is brilliant, right? There's one more tough topic which actually comes in GD and all these things, and that is, religion is the opium of masses. This is not my statement, this is Karl Marx statement. Religion is the opium of masses. धर्म लोगों को बांध के रखने का सबसे बड़ा अफीम है. This is such a difficult topic because religion is such a sensitive matter. But these kind of topics are asked. The moment you say you are a good speaker, they'll give you this kind of difficult topics. Do you understand this? When I was giving an interview in IIM Shillong, You won't believe what was my topic. My topic was this: clean your plates before the dessert is served. Wow, what an incredible topic. Clean your plates. I related it to 5 different things. This is an abstract topic. You can relate it to whatever you want. Once you are done with your written part, then we'll talk about all these things. Don't worry, right? Before you interview. So the corridor leading to his department are dirty. This is not he has assumed. This is a fact. And that is why he has taken this decision. This is not he has assumed. This is a fact. This is inevitable reality. So please remove this. Don't miss anything, whatever I say. Indians do not eat beetle during religious pictures. This is not what he has assumed. He is talking about spitting in public places. Now, what will going to happen if you put up posters or religious posters or signs? Now, let us suppose if the statement would have been, if Mr. Janki Das had said, no Indian would dare. If the word would have been dare to spit. If the statement would have been like this, no Indian would dare to spit. It means कोई भी भारतीय हिम्मत ही नहीं कर सकता कि भगवान की फोटो है तो वहां पे ऐसा करे, उल्टी सुल्टी हरकतें करे. Then at that time probably would have said, Indians fear the wrath. भारतीयों को भगवान के प्रकोप से डर लगता है. We fear the wrath of God. But right now this is not the dare to is not written. Right now what is written? No Indian would spit. Because of the respect, because of the regard to God. So at least regard is definitely there. We are not quite sure about the wrath, and that is why D is a much better option. Is it clear to each and every one of you? We are 100% sure about the regard. Right now we are not sure about the wrath. There is no statement which can say wrath. Is it fine? Yes, Wood is talking about possibility. Is it fine, everybody? Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Is it fine, everybody? Yeah, I will start podcast. In my own small world, I love to record audios in my phone. And many of the podcasts are available on my Telegram channel. I have sent many podcasts. It's a very naive podcast. I just record it on my phone, and many times whenever I get time, I record it on my phone and I share it on Telegram. So on Saurabh Sir Official, if you want, you can find there are many podcasts. There are many voice records. It's not exactly a podcast, a basic voice record, but I love to call it a podcast. But it's a nice question, huh? It was a very nice question. It's a very, very nice question. Whoa, wrath of God. शब्दशः अर्थों में wrath, भगवान का प्रकोप. Whoa. In front of wrath of God, who can survive? Nobody can survive. Nobody can survive. So if you have seen Bahubali, Bhallal Dev, his arrogance became his nemesis. There is a word called nemesis. Nemesis मतलब होता है अपने ही पतन का कारण. Nemesis. I want people to find the spelling of the word nemesis. Right? I want people to find the spelling of the word nemesis. Meanwhile, I can tell you spelling of one more word, and that is mimesis. Not nemesis, but mimesis. I can tell you another word called mimesis. Don't see this first of all. There is another word called mimesis. I really want people to write this word. I'm not saying, I want people to find the spelling of the word nemesis. Right? Patan. I am telling you the word called mimesis. M-I-M-E-S-I-S. What is mimesis? Mimesis is imitation. Copy karna kisi ko. Right? So, mimesis. What Marvel has done to DC. I'm really sorry to say I'm a Marvel fan. But in early days, Marvel has actually copied DC. There's no doubt about it, right? Marvel has actually copied DC. That is called, copying someone is called mimesis. Always remember that copying, that is imitation, can give you copying or imitating someone can give you instant, I won't say appreciation, but instant publicity, but that is not sustainable. In long run, that is not sustainable. You have to come up with some innovative ideas, right? I really want you people to write the spelling of the word. Please be active for the next 90 minutes to 2 hours, because I'll be asking many questions to you guys. I really want you people to write the spelling of the word stentorian, especially to all those people who are follower of horror movies like Exorcist, Omen, Grudge, Ring, these kind of movies. So the loud, shrill, these kind of sound is called stentorian, screeching sound. I really want people to write the spelling of this word. I don't know why IIT is not giving spelling correction, but spelling correction is a very, very, very important question, and not just GATE, but in engineering services, public sector exams over there. So I want you people to write the spelling of the word stentorian. Stentorian, what is the meaning of this word? Stentorian is a loud, shrill, S-H-R-I-L-L, shrill. There is a show which comes in Ant TV or Star Plus, something like that. Bhabhi ji ghar pe hain. Their, their inclination, their proclivity, their propinquity towards their Bhabhi ji. What did I say? I said their inclination, their biasness, their proclivity. I want the people to write these two words: inclination, proclivity, and penchants. Penchant you can write, penchant. I want the people to write all these three words. Just Google it, man. Google it. But I really want you guys to write. So I said proclivity, and what did I say? Inclination, proclivity, and penchant, right? Meanwhile, I am telling you propinquity. You can, if you want, you can write it as synonym: propinquity, propinquity, and and just beside this, if you guys want, you can write the name of the show. Bhabhi ji ghar par hai, right? Sir, but this is not correct. I'm not saying this is correct or not. I'm saying that in this particular, it's a comedy show, yaar. Their inclination is towards their bhabijis. So their inclination, proclivity, penchant. How many of you have got the correct spelling? Let's see. Their propinquity I've written. Inclination, I-N-C-L-I-N-T-N. Very good, Prachi. Proclivity, P-R-O-C-L-I. Very good, penchant. Absolutely. Shout out to Prachi. Well done. Ominous, yes. Rishabh ne ominous ke liye likha, yes. Rishabh, omen or ominous is... just like deja vu. Just check this word Rishabh has written. It is somewhat similar to deja vu. What is the difference? When you use the word omen or ominous, the difference between ominous and oracle or clairvoyance or what was the word I said just now? I said what soothsayer used to do. It is positive. On the contrary, ominous is negative. Something bad is going to happen, right? That's the thing. What is that you've written? Penchant, inclination. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, bad omen. Yes, something bad. Sir, आपकी class कब plus पे? Plus पे 20 February में शुरू हो रही ना? Shruti Ranjan, right? Divine is positive. All these those words, what you guys are saying is positive. I am talking about a negative word, right? Life is part negative. So negative like black magic. Whoa. So black magic really exists? That I don't know. But what I know, the question come in exam. And what is the word? Necromancy. Write the spelling in the comment box. Necromancy. Write the meaning in the comment box. Spelling in the comment box. Necromancy. Whatever you have done in black magic is extremely disgraceful, dishonoring. There is something, there is a word for disgraceful and that is ignominy. I-G-N-O. Ignominy. M-I-N-Y. Ignominy. Ignominy. M-I-N-Y. What is ignominy? I want the people to at least write double star on this. Ignominy. Right? And those people who cannot able to remember this word, they can write Harshad Mehta scam. That is how the show has been, publicized, broadcasted, like something disgraceful. All in all, Harshad, the show was fantastic, right? There's no doubt about it. So ignominy. Ignominy is something that is extremely disrespectful, disgraceful, dishonoring, right? Something that brings public contempt. Is it clear to each and every one of you? Shall I proceed further? Necromancy. Check it, everybody. Necromancy, N-E-C-R-O-M-A-N-C-Y. Yes, necromancy is black magic, right? So necromancy is black magic, right? Yes, it's an extremely negative word, but I'm really sorry to say, but I have to tell you these words because these words are important in exams. That is the only reason, right? That is the only reason I'm telling you guys these words. This particular question came in one of the exam in the year 2017, something like that, I guess. Yeah, 2011, sorry. Commotion, widespread confusion. What Corona has done these days? Corona has created commotion. Corona these days, especially from the last year, it had created so much noise. So there are different words for noise, commotion, disturbance, uproar, tumult. There are many different words for commotion. So what is the synonym for this? Go ahead, guys. Meanwhile, if you want, you guys can write noise. Noise, right? Other than noise, uproar, U-P-R-O-A-R, right? Mayhem, M-A-Y-H-E-M, mayhem, right? Other than this, bedlam, B-A-D-L-A-M, B-E-D-L-A-M, bedlam. These kind of words. Very nice word. Disturbance, it means constant disturbance. I said one more word. Actually, I said commotion, uproar, mayhem, bedlam, pandemonium. If you want, you can write pandemonium. Pandemonium. I want you people to write all these words. Anybody has ever heard of one more word? White noise. Forget about hearing this word. I have actually experienced this word. I have actually heard this word, but I have experienced this word. And you know how I experienced this word? One of my friend, she was an expectant mother, and few months back, she had given birth to a very, very beautiful child. So this young baby of hers, when we are in our mother's womb, so because of the constant humming sound of different organs, when the baby is born, they are actually very much, they like those kind of humming sound. So I went to meet her. I just wanted to congratulate her on the birth of her baby. So at that time, her baby wanted to sleep and she switched on an app. I said, what is this? She said, this is some music app. And you won't believe that music app was... I said, what kind of music is this? She said, Saurabh, you won't believe, this is one of the most successful app for babies. Babies love these kind of constant humming noise. You know what? Wherever you are living, if let us suppose a construction, you are living beside a construction site. So the constant humming noise you hear, that is called white noise. And then there is an app called white noise. And they have got these kind of sounds, especially for young babies, few months old. So that they, so that whenever they listen to this kind of sound, they get into sleep very early. Isn't it interesting? It's a very, very, very interesting. I heard this word, but that was, yeah, mayhem stands for disaster. Mayhem, ruckus, yes. Right? Humming noise, yes. Mayhem stands for disaster, yes, absolutely. So, coronavirus COVID-19 has brought this kind of commotion, this kind of confusion across the globe. So, what is the answer ultimately? No, here, what is the answer? What's the question? What is the answer you guys said? So, cheer, disturbance, yeah, we are talking about disturbance. Commotion, right? Flummox, it has created huge flummox. Anybody who can write the spelling of this word flummox? Confusion. Flummox, F-L-U-M-M-O-X. I'm totally flabbergasted with what you said. Flabbergasted, F-L-A-B-B-E-R-G-A-S-T-E-D. Flabbergasted is confused. Byzantine, but that's not required. Nobody is going to ask you Byzantine in your exam, right? There is another word called Byzantine as well. Is it fine, everybody? Yeah, flummox, F-L-U-M. It's not flumox, it is flummox, right? So, shore in the city, ruckus. I think you should write this word as well. R-U-C, R-U-C-K-U-S, ruckus. Din, D-I-N, din. Hua prakash, hua frakash. F-R, oh, so sorry, yaar. F, is it visible? Yes. F-R-A-C-A-S as well. These are some synonyms of commotion. Is it fine, everybody? Is it fine, everybody? Is everybody, yeah, is everybody can able to understand? How to remember all these words? Just keep on repeating these words, you'll automatically remember. It's not that big a task. You are smarter than this. You guys are much more smarter than this, I know this. Whatever words I'm telling you guys, just write these words and you'll see the difference. We'll create magic, don't worry. Right? We'll create magic. Some years back in CAT, they have asked the difference between adverse and averse. Some years back in CAT, they have asked the difference between adverse and averse. And the way ADVERSE, adverse and averse, and considering the kind of changes in your exam, especially the kind of emphasis what IIT has been giving to English usage, I believe it is at least a double star question. At least a double star question. Always remember, adverse can never be used for a human being. Adverse can only be used for a situation, climatic condition, these kind of things. It's an adverse climatic condition. Corona had brought so much adversity to the global market, right? Adversity, some unfavorableness, those kind of things. Averse, especially averse, is followed by preposition to. When you use the word averse, averse is usually followed by preposition to. It means hatred. So what is that you hate? Whatever you hate, you can use the word averse. And other than this, there are many words actually. Detest, once again for hatred. Loathe, L-O-A, is it visible? Yeah, it is visible. Loathe. And there is one more difference, L-O-A-T-H-E as well. One of them is reluctance and the other one is hatred. Obviously, one is reluctance and the other one is hatred. Very, very important. So hatred, detest, loath, loathsome, these kind of words. Is it clear, everybody? Shall we proceed further? Is it fine? Whichever word I say, I want people to remember these words. Hate, hatred, same. Hate, nafrat, hatred, yeah. Hatred to someone. Is it fine, everybody? Has everybody written every single word, whatever I said? Please don't miss anything, whatever I say. If I am saying that whatever I say will come in your exam, so it's up to you guys. Either if you want, you can believe it right now, or you will believe once you appear in the paper, right? I do those, I'm not bragging it, I do those kind of R&D, that is why I say these statements, right? Otherwise, I'll never say this kind of statements. So this was the question which was asked. Adverse. This was the question which was asked in the year 2011. Make it fast. Don't take more than 10 seconds. Mark the answer, please. Find the synonym of the word adverse. Make it fast, guys. Make it fast. We don't have that much. Make it fast, guys. We need to squeeze some quality stuffs during these 2 hours. I want this to be extremely power-packed session. Absolutely. Unfavorable, of course, unfavorable, man. Unequal, unequivocal. Equal and, what do you call it? Equitable. These are 2 very good words. Unwanted shrubs, plants, unfavorable we are talking about, right? This is the word. Unequivocal. Unequivocal. Seems to be so cute word. Unequivocal. The meaning of this word is clear. Sir, what are you saying? Yes, of course. Equivocal is not clear. Unequivocal is clear. So if I want to say that, am I clear to all of you? I'm supposed to say, am I unequivocal to all of you? Can you believe this? That makes it, or that automatically makes it, because it is so dicey word. That is why it is such a good word. Put up a single star on unequivocal, right? Shall I proceed further? Before proceeding further, let's see one of the quote from Epictetus. I've already told you, like, my favorite authors from Stoicism. I love Stoicism. I love reading teachings of Stoicism. I love reading teachings of Confucius, Taoism, Lao Tzu, Buddhism, Jainism. These kind of teachings I love. I'm not saying you should, I'm not endorsing anything. Everybody is an individual, and whatever you like, you can endorse. Whatever you don't like, let it be as such, right? Let it be. There should always be a room for these kind of things. This is what Epictetus said. I think in his discourse he said this. It is not what happens to you. It is not what happens to you. Because whatever happened to you happens with almost everybody. So let's make this assumption of your null and void, that you are someone really special for whom God has given, God has subscribed a special HD version of unhappinesses. Come out of this bubble. Whatever you went through, whatever we go through, some or the other way, each one of us, we go through those kind of emotions. So to all those people who believe, sir, I am the lucky one. Why? Sir, भगवान का बस चलता है ना, मुझे तो धपाधप धोते हैं. Sir, God has subscribed a special package of unhappiness for me. HD version pack. This is not true at all. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to what happened, that matters the most. I cannot control what has happened to me. I cannot control the external environment. But I should accept whatever has happened. I should accept the externality, but I can control my emotion. I can control my reaction to it. And that is in Latin called amor fati. Amor fati. That is what in Latin called amor fati. So it's not what happened, it is what you do with what has happened that determines your fate. Shall we move ahead, guys? I want people to write in the comment box, I am writing my destiny. I want people to write this down in the comment box. I am writing my destiny. I am writing my destiny. Take full in charge of your life. I am writing my destiny. I want people to write this. Take full, complete responsibility and full accountability of your life. Whatever has happened to me has happened because of my decision making, but at the same time, whatever will happen will also going to happen because of the decision what I am taking right here, right now. Right? Fine. Let's move on to the second question. This is another very, very nice question. Okay. Shore in the city, ruckus in the city. I forgot this word. Shore in the city, ruckus. I told you this word. Shore in the city, ruckus in the city. Ruckus, commotion. Let's move on to the next one. It's a very, very nice question. I really want you guys to solve this question on your own, and we're going to discuss this question after 90 seconds. Make it fast, guys. I want 200% energy, guys. 200% energy, not less than that. Take 1.5 minutes. Take 90 seconds. Meanwhile, let me have a sip of water. Go ahead, guys. Make it fast, please. 90 seconds you have. Although it's this particular question was not asked in your exam. This is my question. Great. Absolutely. Well done. Well done. Let's see what you guys are saying. What's the answer? D. It's a fantastic question. Actually, it's a fabulous, fabulous question. I really want you guys to mark your answer. Jnana and Bhakti, okay, are the two common adopted spiritual paths. So, ये आध्यात्म के रास्ते हैं. These are two commonly adopted spiritual paths by spiritually inclined people. Okay. So the people who prefer spirituality, these are the two paths. First one is Janana and second one is Bhakta. Let's see what happens. The Janani considers Bhakti to be only. So these people, Janani, they consider Bhakti to be only a means to moksha. Moksha is nirvana. Right? Epiphany, Atma ka Brahma se milan. So what does Janani consider? Bhakti to be means to moksha. So bhakti is a way to meet moksha. Okay. Bhakti leads to purification of mind. Okay. Bhakti leads to purification of mind. It leads to purification of mind. Okay. The purified mind becomes fit to listen to Janana. And this purified mind actually becomes fit to Janana. In due course of time results in moksha. Okay, fine. So gradually this results in moksha. So because of bhakti, a person can possess purified state of mind, and that purified state of mind is probably the precursor, is probably the prerequisite for what? For jananas, and this led to moksha. Okay, we've understood this. The bhakta, on the other hand, is not interested in moksha. What janana believe? Bhakti is the path. If you do bhakti, you can attain purification of mind. Once you are purified, once your mind is purified, you become, you become good enough for janana, and then finally moksha. On the contrary, the bhakta, on the other hand, they are not interested. They are not interested in moksha. Who these guys? He feels that bhakti is the means and the goal. So, the bhaktas, on the other hand, this is what the bhaktas believe. Moksha is the means and moksha itself is the goal. Such a beautiful passage here. What can be inferred from the above paragraph? Janani and bhakti have inherent dislike. Oh, this is so unfortunate. This statement, this option is so unfortunate. Nowhere in the paragraph we can deduce that they dislike each other. How can you say they dislike each other? Very bad. It's absolutely incorrect. These are two different ways. Janani and bhaktas both strive, okay, for the purified mind. No, the problem is with this both. Janana, they strive for purified mind. Bhaktas, they don't even consider, they consider moksha as the way and moksha as the goal. They are not concerned about purified state of mind. So both is incorrect, because in case of bhakti, they don't strive for purified mind. So C or D. The bhakta is idle. Idle is doing absolutely nothing most of the time. Oh, this is an extreme derogatory statement, man. As his means and goals are the same. Because his means and goals are the same, that is why they sit absolutely idle. No, not true at all. Not true at all. This is such a negative word in this context, and that is why none of these. It is very, I just wanted you guys to feel that even in verbal you can have none of these. Because you know what? Although the kind of question which in verbal is not that tough in your exam, but still I'm telling you this, that in CAT it becomes very difficult for CAT aspirant to mark none of these. But none of these can also be a genuine answer. Is it clear to each and every one of you? Is it clear to each and every one? Sir, is janana pronounced as yeah? Yeah, anything. Like, it might be possible. If I am pronouncing it incorrectly, I'm really sorry for my words, right? So it might be possible I am pronouncing it incorrectly, but what is written I'm pronouncing, right? Okay, Pawan. Is it clear to each and every one of you? Is it clear to each and every one of you? There are two people, X and Y. These people are absolutely happy married couple. Unfortunately, because of some instance, they've decided to call off the marriage. They've decided to call off the marriage. They've decided to repeal the marriage. They have decided to, they've decided to cancel the marriage. They've decided to abolish the marriage. They've decided to make the marriage null and void. Sir, why you are telling all these things? Because in one of the exam in the year 2011, they've asked the synonym for this word. Make sure you mark the answer. Make it fast, guys. Make it fast. Quick. I want a quick answer. So these two guys, X and Y, so they decided to call off. Yeah, call off is absolutely correct. When I'm saying call off, I mean double F, call off, right? Not single F. So approves, there's approval, approve, rectification. The document has been rectified. That is approval. Allow, no, it's not a break. We already had a discussion on break and break. Do you remember this? IIT Guwahati has given this particular question in the year 2018. This is not the correct answer. Abolish, right? Like child marriage has been abolished, to call off, to repeal, to cancel, to annul. Is it fine, everybody? They're used. there used to be a song, Sajna hai mujhe sajna ke liye, like this. So one question came in the year 2011, I guess, and that word is adorn. This is Barbie doll, and you will be astounded to hear. I can tell you the entire history of Barbie, but right now that's not required. One of the finest example, like you won't believe, almost every single body part of Barbie, like the plastic, the hair and all those things, it assembles from multiple countries, and then you create a Barbie doll. Probably boys will never understand the emotional value of Barbie to a girl child. That is a kind of aura. It is like, Barbie, for example, if you see today's young girls, very small kids, 3, 4, 5 years old, the same emotional connect what you had, the girls who are in this class, with Barbie, they have the same emotional connect with Elsa and Elna, the Frozen, if you have seen Frozen cartoon. So Barbie, unfortunately, very sorry to say, but Barbie don't make any profit in India. Astound? Barbie don't make any profit in India. There's no market of Barbie. Someday, if time allows, we'll discuss the entire market of Barbie, right? But they have tried almost everything. I like this doll. I like, very beautiful, very delicate doll. And then there are many different theories about Barbie and different its emotional connect and the impact it has on young kids, young girls, adolescent girls. Good and bad impact, both kind of impact, because young girls admire Barbie so much, they want to look like Barbie. So then the researchers came up with this idea that Barbie, what this doll is, this particular doll, the figure what this doll is, it is impossible to attain. And because the young girls, they are so much infatuated, they are so much driven to Barbie, they want to look like her. And that is why they starve themselves, and that is why they stop eating. But this figure is almost impossible to attain, and that is why Barbie should not do this kind of thing to young girls. So there are many different theories. Conspiracy theories, whatever you want, you can call. But I just wanted to associate this particular thing with a song. You might have heard, Sajna hai mujhe sajna ke liye. So adorn hona hai mujhe sajna. Adorn is to decorate. Adorn is to decorate, right? Adorn is to beautify something. Adorn is to decorate something. Adorn, not adore. Once again, write this word. Adore. A-D-O-R-E, adore. Adore is to give respect to someone. Adore is to give respect. I'm not talking about adore. I'm talking about adorn. Adorn is to decorate, to beautify something. There is one, we can write one synonym for adore, and that is, what do you call this? Rate. Oh, how can I forget? I usually don't forget word. I'll tell you in some time. I usually don't forget. Somehow I forgot this one. Okay, fine. Adore. Rate the respect to God. Okay, fine. We'll discuss. I'll tell you this word. Just somehow I forgot this word. Right. So for adorn is to decorate, right? To beautify something. This was the question. This was the question which was asked in the year 2011. Right? Yes. Barbie, horror movie. पता नहीं, मैंने देखा नहीं कभी horror movie. Barbie is a doll. Barbie तो छोटी सी doll है ना. Adorn. So what is the answer? Decorate, beautify. So that is this. Right? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Shall we proceed further, guys? Absolutely. Right? Yeah. मेरा वचन ही है मेरा शासन. मैडम होता होगा. आप इतनी टफ लेडी हैं, शिवगामी देवी. होता होगा मैडम, आपका वचन तो शासन होता ही होगा, लगता भी है. So that is why, because my vachan is my shashan, that is why irrevocable vachan, right? Mera vachan ही है शासन, that is why irrevocable vachan. Irrevocable, something that cannot be something that cannot be revoked, something that cannot be changed, something that is unalterable, something that is unchangeable. Is it correct, everybody? Unreversible. I want you people to mark this answer in 5 seconds. Just take 5 seconds, mark the answer, and let's move ahead. Is it fine? Make it fast, guys. Make it fast. Just take 5 seconds, mark the answer. Right? Absolutely correct. So something that is irrevocable is something that cannot be changed. We need to find the synonym. So something that cannot be altered, absolutely. Something cannot be undone, unchanged, right? So I think it is absolutely clear. A very common phrase come in many different exams, and that is a leopard, a lion, a tiger, a dog. Which is correct animal? A leopard, a lion, a tiger, a dog. I'm letting you know the phrase. First, third, let me tell you the phrase first. I'll be telling you the phrase and this. So a leopard, lion, tiger or dog, which one is correct? Cannot change its spots. It means a person cannot change his basic character. That is the phrase. It's a very common phrase in competitive exam. Very common phrase. So my question is, this phrase associated with whom? A leopard can't change its spots. A lion can't change its spots. A tiger or dog. What do you say? What is the answer? Dog has no spots. It is about leopard, right? So this phrase is about leopards. A leopard can't change its spots. Very common word. The meaning of this very common phrase, the meaning of this phrase is a person cannot change his actual character, the real character, right? Before moving on to the next one, I said one word and that was epiphany. I want people to write the spelling of this word in the comment box. What is the word? Epiphany. E-P-I-P-H-A-N-Y. What exactly this is? Atma ka Brahma se milan, Atma Sakshatkar ho jana, and the same thing is called self-actualization, self-realization by Western people, right? So Western people say this, self-realization, self-actualization. To all those people जिनकी मदर घर में ऐसे आलू छिलती होंगे, छत पे सुखाती होंगी. To all those people whose mother takes small slices of potato, and what they do, and they take those slices in the sunlight just to dry it up, right? And drying up something like this is called desiccation. I want you people to write this word in the comment box. Even I'm writing this after write this, but do write this. The word is desiccation. The word is desiccate. Oh, I'm sorry, it should be double C. Double C-A-T, yeah. It is double C. D-E-S-I-C-C-A-T. Desiccate. Desiccate is to dry up something. That is what desiccation is. Put up a double star on this. Double star. It is such a great word. To dry up the moisture is called desiccation. Is it fine, everybody? Is everybody fine till now? Desiccation. Is it clear? D-E-S-I-C-C. It is double C. D-E-S-I-C-C-A-T, double C, desiccate. Very common spelling correction word. Very common spelling correction word. Confucius once said that I slept and I dreamt that life is beautiful. Life is so rosy, so beautiful, so amazing. And then I woke up and realized life is a duty. So to all of you who feel as if, sir, why me? Why should I do this work? Look at other people who are enjoying. No. Confucius said, when I slept and dreamt, I found life is beautiful. But when I woke up, I realized life is a duty. And because it's a duty, you have to perform your duty. And if it is to perform your duty, then why we should back out? The only thing you ever have is now. To perform those duties, because we are living in a snapshot, and that snapshot we call as present. So do make sure that wherever you go, whatever you do it with all your heart. Wherever you go, whatever you do it with all your heart. This is what Confucius said. Shall we proceed further, guys? Shall we proceed further? Whenever you do anything, be aware with the barrenness of business, right? We should not be this busy that we cannot be productive. Right? Is it clear, everybody? Shall we proceed further? Right. I think we should. Another fantastic. I have already taken this question. Purification. I have taken this question. I'm really sorry. By the way, I have copy pasted it twice. I'm really sorry for this. We need to move on. Yeah. But before moving on, do you remember this? I have given you one word, one root word, and that root word is fid. Anyone who can tell me what was the meaning of this root word fid and at least 3 synonyms of this? What's the meaning of this root word fid and at least 3 synonyms? At least 3 synonyms. At least 3 synonyms. Make it fast, guys. Make it fast. Yes, yes. कोर्स आपको कल से शो होने लग जाएगा. Don't worry. The course which is not showing on Plus platform, you're going to see the course from tomorrow, right? Don't worry. Fid is faith, absolutely. Bona fide, bona fides, confident, confidant, affidavit, diffident, perfidious, perfidy. I have already told you guys these words. Excellent, very, very nice. There's one more word. You will see this word in spelling correction, and that is fiduciary. F-I-D-U, fiduciary, C-I-A-R-Y. Fiduciary. It is fiduciary, something that involves trust, something that involves confidence. That is called fiduciary. Fiduciary, double star word. Very, very good word. Fiduciary. Is it fine, everybody? Yes. Very good. It's good to see that so many of you have written the words. So fiduciary, right? What is fiduciary? Related to trust, related to these things. Once a person said, I understand nuts and bolts of the business. I understand nuts and bolts of the business. What he wanted to say? He wanted to say that I understand the basics, the nitty-gritties of the business. So the nitty-gritties of the business, the nuts and bolts of the business, the basics of the business. I want people to write this phrase, nuts and bolts of the business. So nuts and bolts is a very, very common phrase, and you'll see this in many different exams as well. Now let's start the 4th question. Nuts and bolts. You will see this phrase. It's a very, very common phrase. Let's move on to the next one. So this is the question. It's a fantastic question. I really want you people to solve this. It's a very, very beautiful question. 2 minutes, guys. I'll be giving you 2 minutes. I want you people to find the answer. 2 minutes. Make it fast. I should move aside. That side. Make it fast, guys. Make it fast. What are the answers? Anybody? Nuts and bolts. Yes, absolutely. B. Absolutely correct. And make it fast, make it fast. Thank you, Rahul. Advait UDS. नहीं यार, तबीयत को मेरी क्या होगा? तबीयत इज फाइन. अभी तक तो भगवान की दया से ठीक है. अगर आपकी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, इट्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. थैंक यू फॉर आस्किंग. C, B, C. Oh, so many words. Shashi Kumar. Ignominy, necromancy, commotion, white noise flow. Very good. Very nice. Very well done, Shashi. B and C. These are the 2 points. B and C. It's a very good question. Anybody, any other answer? Make it fast, guys. Make it fast. Come on. Make it fast, please. B 1000%. What is that? Okay. Let's see. Nivando. Nivando is a studio software. This is the subject. So Nivando is a studio software, okay, which is used by most of the recordists, okay, in San Jose, America. So most of the recordists in America, they use Nivando. Okay. It allows one to record 25 tracks simultaneously. It allows one to record 25. Intentionally, they have used a number. It is faster as compared to Cubase. It is faster as compared to Cubase. Okay. The software which is used in the recordist, it is the software which is used by the recordists earlier. Okay. And therefore, Nivando should be, no, it's not Innuendo, it's Nivando. That is why, hence Nivando should be used by the recordist in India also. One sec. Earlier, people were using Cubase, and now they've shifted to Nuendo. The only feature talked about Nuendo is it can record 25 tracks simultaneously. In simple terms, that is more efficient. So it means Cubase must be anything less than 25. That is why people have shifted to this. So when you are saying that India recordists in India must also switch to Nuendo, probably you are saying that because of the efficiency of Cubase is not that great. That can be the only reason. The conclusion from the above what's the conclusion? Let me change the color of the pen. Which part is the conclusion? Hence, after hence, therefore, like this. So from here to here, this part is the conclusion. And what is the conclusion? That people in India should switch to Nuendo. That's the conclusion, right? So this can be strengthened, okay, if it was true. What's true? Indian prefer Cubase as it does not demand high system requirement. We need to provide an evidence so that we want to strengthen what? That Indian recordist must switch to Nuendo. So if you can able to say that Cubase is so obsolete and why we are using this obsolete system. So such a way we can support it. Indians prefer Cubase. We are not concerned why we prefer Cubase. The idea is why we should shift to Nuendo. We should not even read this. A lot of time is wasted in Indian studios due to inefficient. That is what we were talking about. They have talked about inefficient software. Indian recordists record a maximum of 10 tracks. To those people who are saying that, C is the correct answer. Right now, we are not aware of the fact if Indian recordists record maximum of 10 tracks. The question is Cubase good enough to record 10 tracks? The answer can be yes and the answer can be no. If the answer is no, then absolutely they should switch to Nuendo. But if the answer is yes, then what is the need to shifting to Nuendo? Is it clear to everybody? So those people who are saying C, I'm really sorry to say. Those people who are saying C, what is written? That Cubase can require maximum of 10 tracks. So is it not good enough to record 10 tracks? Indian recordists, they record simultaneously 10 tracks and they prefer Cubase. So is Cubase not worthy enough? Is it not good enough to record 10 tracks simultaneously? The answer can be yes or no. If the answer is yes, it is good enough, then why you want to shift to Nuendo? And if the answer is no, then yes, you should shift to Nuendo. So there can be two different answers. So B is a much better option, right? Sir, what is the difference between absolute? Aman, is the spelling of absolute correct or incorrect? ABSOLUT or ABSOLUTE? Obviously, this is correct. That one, a few people must have understood. So absolute is absolutely magnificent shot, brilliant shot, and obsolete is outdated, man. Right? Great. Let's come back to this. None of the Indian recordists have traveled to... What rubbish is this? Absolute piece of trash. Is it clear to each and every one of you? So what is the answer? The correct answer is B. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Shall we proceed further? Come on, make it fast, guys. Make it fast. We need more energy. Yes, outdated. Absolutely, Sambit. Shall we proceed further? Is it fine, everybody? Right? Shall we proceed further? Yes. It might be possible at times you feel as if, sir, I don't know why, although I don't react in front of people, but honestly speaking, sir, deep down the heart, if I really tell you honestly, sir, I am a very confused person. Sir, I don't know what kind of person am I, because every single day I want to become something else. Sir, is it normal? Absolutely normal. Absolutely normal. Every single day, if you feel as if you're confused, absolutely normal. I want people to write in the comment box, wonder is the road to wisdom. I want people to write it in the comment box, wonder is the road to wisdom. The problem is, every single time when you give a thought to one, every single time when you give time to one thought, then what is the action that you take? Every single time whenever a thought pops out, give it a shot. There is no problem in wondering. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Who said this? Aristotle. Long back he said this. Knowing yourself is the beginning of wisdom. It's absolutely fine. So, wonder is the road to wisdom. And Aristotle also said that in our darkest, probably in one of the movie they have used the dialogue. It is during our darkest moment that we focus to see the light. Those darkest moments are required. It's absolutely fine. You can wonder as much as you can, right? Let's move ahead. Shall we proceed? Shall we proceed, guys? Is it fine? Wonder is the road to wisdom, right? I think we should proceed further. I think it is absolutely clear to each and every one of you, right? Yeah, let's move on. Oh, okay, बढ़ जा यार. One sec. What has happened? Yeah, now it is fine. Let's move on to the next one. Wait, what happened? Yeah. So here comes Bahubali. Bahubali, unbelievable movie. So we can associate many different words, especially with this character, Prabhas Sahab's character. What a character it was. And Prabhas Sahab, he is such an outstanding actor. I've never seen anybody as convincing as him on such a big screen. Unbelievable actor. So we said resolute Bahubali. Resolute Bahubali, steadfast Bahubali. Resolute, those people who have decided. Do you remember this particular scene? Anyone who remember this particular scene? I don't know in Tamil and Telugu, but in Hindi it was a mesmerizing scene. मेरे साथ लड़ेगा कौन, मेरे साथ मरेगा कौन. The same scene. See, many scenes were copied from Bahubali 300. It's absolutely fine. In 300 there was a similar kind of scene. Tonight we'll dine in hell. Who say this kind of sentence? Tonight we'll dine in hell. And in Hindi the very same statement was अपना खाना बनाओ और जम के खाओ. आज हम नरक का स्वाद चखेंगे. The similar kind of scene was here as well. Gerald Butler has done so much justice to 300. In the similar way, Prabhas Sahab has done so much justice to this role. Resolute is someone who has decided, who is extremely determined, who is extremely tenacious. Those people who don't give up. Mentally, they're extremely strong people. In the year 2011, they've asked the exact opposite of this. I want people to mark the answer in 5 seconds. Go ahead, guys. Make it fast. Make it fast. I want an answer from you guys. Is it fine, everybody? Yeah, I am big fan of Bahubali. I got awestruck. Yaar, किसने पूछा? Priyanshu, yaar, boys are like this. आप भी तो हो गए यार. Braveheart, Gladiator, Troy, 300, Bahubali. Boys are like that, right? लड़कों को इस तरह की पिक्चर यार, unbelievable movie. I saw Bahubali 5 times. I went to theater. I saw the movie. I watched the show 9 to 12, right? Last show. Very next day, the first show, once again I watched the movie. 7 days after, next Sunday again was the movie. So I watched the movie 5 times in theater. Amazing movie. And I never want to watch this movie on television. It's a different cult. It's a different genre. That is why I say Rajamouli Sahab is an absolute genius. Only a genius can produce such kind of cinematographic experience. Just like B.R. Chopra Sahab. The kind of cinematographic experience they have produced is nobody can copy that. Let's move on. So when I was a young kid, I loved to watch. What happened? Just a sec. How this has happened? Just a sec. अपने आप ऐसा हो गया था. Yeah. Actually, it got hanged. That's why probably this happened. Just a sec. We need to move ahead. 1 sec. Just a minute. So let me say this. So when I was a young kid, at that time I loved to watch a cartoon called Scrooge McDuck. I loved to watch that cartoon. 1 second. Scrooge McDuck. And in that particular cartoon, Uncle Scrooge was there. Uncle Scrooge was extremely thrifty. He was extremely parsimonious. So those people who are extremely conjuice, extremely thrifty, they are called parsimonious. Anybody who can tell me at least three synonyms for those people who are extremely conjuice. Anybody who can tell me at least three synonyms for those people who are extremely conjuice. Parsimonious, frugal, and go ahead guys, make it fast. Make it fast guys, make it fast. Yes. Yes, well done. What is the answer? Absolutely correct. So this is the word, right? Frugal. Now it is fine. I'm really sorry for this, but something has happened actually, all of a sudden. So you won't believe, almost in every single exam you will see this kind of word. Frugal is economical. Frugal are those people who are extremely conjuice. Parsimonious. Parsimonious, right? So they are parsimonious. Parsimonious, parsimonious. And you won't believe this particular word came in your exam as well. Skinflint, chamdi jaye par damdi na jaye. Mahakanjus, skinflint. Skinflint are those people who are extremely conjuice. Is it fine, everybody? Right? What is that you guys have written? Frugal, skinflint, parsimonious, sybarite, Sybarites. Saurabh, उल्टा लिख दियो. Sybarites are luxury lovers यार. Spartans लिखो, Spartans. ठीक है? Megalomaniacs are those people who love grand gestures, grandiose. दोनों वर्ड हटाओ वहां से सौरभ, वहां से. Fine? Great, absolutely. Is it clear, everybody? So this was the question which was asked in the year 2011. I wanted people to mark the answer in 5 seconds. Make it fast, guys. Make it fast. 5 seconds. Those people who are extremely conjuice, extremely frugal. 5 seconds, guys. Frugal and extravagant are not same. Vaibhav Shri Namdev. Frugal is conjuice. Extravagant is wastrels. Those people who believe in baroqueness. Sybarites. Okay, sir. Thank you. Grasping. Yeah. So I got it out when you said hanged. Is it hanged or hunged? When I said hanged? No, hanged. Hung मतलब HUN. अरे यार क्या कौन सी चीज़ फोकस करते हो यार? Grasping, penurious. Kumar Vaibhav, shout out to you. Well, very well written. Penurious on all these words. Fantastic. Well done. So synonym for frugal is this. Delicate. We know what is delicate. Splendid. What a splendid. विराट कोहली साहब बैटिंग कर रहे थे, कवर्स के ऊपर से चौका मारा. What a splendid shot it was. Two more days. Tomorrow I'll be taking your last class, and on Sunday I have a match. We'll have next 4th match. We're going to have 4th match of the tournament. Again. Okay, fine. Something that cannot be undone. What do you guys say? Cry, something that cannot be undone. So what we say? Cry over the spilled water. Cry over the spilled water. Cry over the spilled coke. Cry over the spilled milk. Cry over the spilled fruity. What do you say? Cry over the spilled what? It's a live session. Different people are crying. Spilled milk, of course, right? Spatial I'll take tomorrow, don't worry. Don't cry over the spilled milk. It means whatever is done and dusted, don't think about this. Something that cannot be changed, right? Absolutely correct. So something that cannot be changed is you should not cry over the spilled milk. Absolutely correct. I want the people to write the spelling of the word. For those people who are extremely talkative, for talkative we can use loquacious and garrulous. I want the people to write the spelling of the word garrulous. Go ahead, guys. Garrulous. Make it fast, please. You can expect these kind of questions in your exam. Garrulous. Make it fast, guys. Make it fast. Take 5 seconds and write the spelling. Right? Garrulous. Yeah, loquacious, L-O-Q-U-A-C. Yes, loquacious is correct. Garrulous is incorrect, Naveen. G, it's not E, it's A. G-A-R. Yes, Lizzie, well done. When you say garrulous, it is G-A-R-R-U-L-O-U-S. Garrulous is used for those people who are talkative, right? So, sorry. Garrulous is used for those people who are talkative. I want you people, once again, I want you people to write the spelling of the word. There is something called epitome. Let me write this first and then I'll ask you something. Epitome is perfect example. For example, Bahubali is perfect example of that genre, right? War, fighting, all those kind of movies. Similarly, the perfect example of simplicity is Malgudi Days. Anybody who has watched Malgudi Days? किसी ने देखा Malgudi Days? Unbelievable storytelling, यार. Unbelievable. The best part of Malgudi Days is the sheer placidness, but still the originality, the essence of originality which is missing these days. It's unbelievable. The simplicity is it's forte. So the similar word is the ideal example, the perfect example, the paragon. So for paragon, for perfect example, for epitome, we use the word apotheosis. Anyone who can tell me spelling of the word apotheosis. Please don't think as if in your exam spelling correction won't come. Till date they have given very less spelling correction, but I do believe they will. GATE will definitely going to give spelling correction. The word is apo. This is the first hint. Apo, A-P-O, theosis, T-H-E-O-S-I-S. Apotheosis is ideal example of something. Absolutely perfect example of something, right? Indian bodyguard nahi kya, Godfather. Just like Godfather, if you guys have watched Godfather, unbelievable movie. Similarly, Bachchan Sahab to legend hai. So Bachchan Sahab's movie Sarkar, which represents patriarchy. We just associated this word with patriarchy. Patriarchy is, what is the meaning of this word? Patriarchy. Yeah, Swami and friends. Yes. Absolutely. Devyansh ne dekha matlab, right? Right. So patriarchy is the head of the family is male head of a family, right? Is it clear, everybody? Is it clear to you? Whatever we've discussed so far, is it clear to you guys? Don't get defocused, right? Just few minutes. Is it fine, everybody? Are you guys feeling exhausted? No? Great. I want the people to maintain the energy, right? Just maintain this energy for a few more minutes. I want the people to write in the comment box. Decision decides destiny. I want the people to write this in the comment box. Decision decides destiny. Mr. Tony Robbins has said this. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Whoa. So my destiny is decided by the kind of decision I take. Yes, indeed. It is the decision which shapes the destiny. If this is the case, then why you want to join the easy crowd? Go where the expectation is high, where you have to fight it out, where you have to fight every single day. Mr. Tony Robbins said, there is no such thing called failure. There are only results. These results can be considered as success for some and failure for some other. I want you people to write one more line, and that is, everything in this world is perspective. Everything is perspective. Go ahead. I want you people to write this. Everything is perspective. So next time when you say, not just in GATE, but after that as well, next time whenever you are right at the middle of the problem, listen to this. And when you want to say to yourself, this is impossible, I cannot do this, instead of saying the statement, paraphrase the statement and tell yourself once again, this is impossible, but with the current set of skills, this is impossible. I cannot do this. Indeed, it is true. But with the current set of skills, I cannot do this. It means to complete this work, I have to requalify myself. The moment I attain more skills, I can able to do this job. Just think about this. When we were young kids, we tried to learn how to walk. Every single time when we try to walk, we fall. Then once again we try to walk and then again we fell. Every single time when we were kids, every single time when we tried to walk, every single time we fell. How long we tried till we learned how to walk. Human life is by default all about failures. It is not the failures. It is what you do with those failures that makes you a real man. That determines who you will become. It is not the absence of failures. It is what you do with those failures. There are some people who forget those failures, and there are those people who forget those failures but jot down the teachings of those failures, and then they never mistake the same reason because of which they achieved those failures. Let's move ahead. Shall we move ahead, guys? Right? Absolutely. Right? No, I'll be taking one more class today, don't worry. Right? I'll be taking one more class, don't worry. You know what? Before 1947, जब हम गुलाम थे, we became a sovereign country in the year 1947. Before that, we were not. When we were not a sovereign state, what we were a colony. We were a British colony. Right? We were just a British colony. Colony का मतलब कोई गली मोहल्ला नहीं होता है. It's a very polite way of saying. It's a very polite way of saying that we were ruled by Britishers. It's a very, very polite way of saying. हम Britishers के उपनिवेश थे. We were colony of Britishers. Right? Just like many different countries, we were the colony of Britishers. And then after 1947, we became a sovereign state. You won't believe. In the year 2016, ISC Bangalore has asked this question. This is not my question. This is the one ISC Bangalore has asked. Once again, as I told you guys, this is not, oh yaar, this is not my question. I'm really sorry yaar. Somehow this is actually, So ISC Bangalore has asked this question in the year 2016. What is that they asked? I do remember the question. India is a this is the question. This is the question. 2016, ISC Bangalore has asked this question. I want you people to mark this answer. Don't take more than 10 seconds. Don't take more than 10 seconds. Mark the answer. What's your answer? That's it. Well done. India is a post-colonial country because earlier we were ruled by Britishers. Because it was a former British colony. That's it. Indian Information Technology, IT. What are we talking about? India does not follow any colonial practices. No. India has helped other countries gain freedom. Although we have, yes, indeed we have. We have helped Bangladesh. We have helped many different countries, right? But still, right? Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Is it clear to all whatever we have discussed so far? Shall we proceed further, guys? I told you one word, and that word was for Mr. Amir Khan. We have discussed one word. Dil jeet liya diligent Amir ne. There was one word, and that was diligent. I want you people to write the spelling of this word diligent. Please write the spelling of this word diligent. Please write the spelling of this word diligent. For Amir Khan Sahab, we say dil jeet liya diligent Amir ne. Right? So we say diligent. D-I-L-I-G-E-N-T. Diligent. We say diligent Amir or meticulous Amir. Right? Meticulous. What is the spelling of the word meticulous as well? Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. Make it fast, please. Meticulous. What is the spelling of this word? Meticulous. Dil jeet liya diligent Amir ne. And this was the question, meticulous or diligent. Mark the answer, please. Yes, whatever you said, absolutely correct. Go ahead, guys, mark the answer. So, diligent or meticulous? Which one is correct? Intelligent, eminent, this is this. What is the answer? Yeah, meticulous is absolutely perfect, but what is the answer of this? Yeah, see, hardworking. And in the year 2019, I told you they have asked the difference between eminent and imminent. I have already told you, right? Eminent and imminent. IIT has asked this question. So, how we have read this? How we have a mutual consensus on this? Eminent, eminem. Eminent personalities are important personalities, VIP personalities. Imminent is something that is about to happen, right? Is it correct, everybody? Is it clear to all? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Sir, can we use for diligent and for meticulous, can we use fastidious as well? Yes, we can. Why we cannot? Fastidious. I want you people to write this. Fastidious. D-I-O-U-S. Sir, can we use frivolous as well? No, not true at all. Frivolous is those people who, who enjoy life. Those people are careless, slightly careless. Those people who are extremely happy with life, those people who are slightly careless as well. They are frivolous. I want the people to write both these words. These two are not the same words, but still, it's a fantastic word once again, right? I want the people to remember these words. These are very, very good words. There is something called, when you say people are bright and breezy, there are people who are extremely radiant, coruscating, people who are extremely brilliant. There is one word for brilliance, and that is effulgent. This word never came in your exam. E-F-F-U-L-G-E-N-T, effulgent. When you say Mr. Virat Kohli is such a radiant, charismatic personality, he has got such a coruscating personality, he has got such a effulgent personality, everything is correct. Everything is correct. Is it fine, everybody? Is it fine to each and every one of you? I told you in one of the class, only in an egalitarian society we can say hum saath saath hai. Egalitarian society is basically a socialistic society. I want the people to write the word egalitarian. I want the people to tell me the spelling of the word for socialism, that is egalitarian. Go ahead. Write the spelling of this word socialism, egalitarian. I'm sorry. How do you remember so many things? Yeah, I love to read. That's probably the reason. I don't know. When you read, you automatically remember all these words, right? That is. How do you guys are so good at technical? How you guys are so good in technical? I don't have any idea of technical, because day in and day out you guys do technical, right? That is very good. Why we use word colony for new residential colony? Just like that, because organized, for that reason. Over a period of time, something that is organized, something that has got, everything is definite, predefined. For that we use colony. No, that is not, Raju, it's absolutely incorrect. Egalitarian, anybody else? Egalitarian, E-G-A, Egalitarian. Only in an egalitarian society, Egalitarian. Only in an egalitarian society we can say hum saath saath hai. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to each and every one of you? I have told you so many root words. Let's take one more root word, taught. Whenever you see this root word taught, what will going to happen? Things will get twisted. Example, contort, right? To twist something. So there is a word contort. Wherever you see this root word taught, it means twist, tweak. Don't distort the information. Distort the information. Sir, what is contort? Contort is twist, to make something out of shape. And distortion, distort, crooked, right? To make something crooked, badmash, misrepresent, like that. Don't retort, sharp, glib replies. They are called retort. जिसको आप लोग वो बोलते हैं ना आजकल, क्या बोलते हैं इसको? मीम्स नहीं, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? शार्प रिप्लाईज के लिए, शार्प रिप्लाई को आप लोग क्या आजकल आप लोग कुछ बोलते हो? You guys say something, and there are memes where someone says sharp reply and after that वो चार लोगों का म्यूजिक आता है ना कि the person is no more वाला. Over there we can consider retorts, right? Retort, extort, extortion, firauti, extort. Is it fine, everybody? Is it fine, everybody? So whenever you come across this root word taught, I want people to search a few more words. Taught, wherever you search taught, savage. Savage. Yeah. Actually, मैं यही ढूंढ रहा था. Savage replies. Absolutely. Savage replies. Yeah. Savage. Taunt नहीं, taught. T-O-R-T, taught. Contort, distort, torsion, like this, right? I was actually searching for this word. Savage मैं ढूंढ रहा था. Yeah, savage replies. Right. So is it clear, everybody? Is it clear, everybody? Whatever we have discussed so far. आपको एक छोटी सी बात आता हूँ. Probably I don't know whether you like it or not. Wherever you are in your life, not just right now for this exam, but even after this, right now you guys are young kids. कितना ये भी दुनिया देखिए यार, 18-20 साल के लड़के लड़कियाँ, right? कुछ सुनते हो तो उस डायरेक्शन में चले जाते हो. But wherever you will be in the next 5 or 10 years, and even after that as well, but gradually you will get experience of life. So I'll tell you, like from my experience, what I can tell you. Mr. Tony Robbins has said one statement: wherever you are, even you are right at the middle of a problem, if you stay committed, there's always a way out. The most important word in this case, I believe, is always. I want people to write this. There's always a way out. If you are committed. If you are not committed, then there's no way out. If you are committed, there is always a way out. And that is why, sir, if this is the case, you may ask, then sir, almost everyone make, their list of their visions. Almost everybody make their list of visions, goals, aspirations, dreams. Sir, then why is it? Then most of us, most of the people around us, they end up not achieving it. I don't know. It's such a difficult question, man. Honestly speaking, it's such a difficult question. And then we say that the other person is so lazy, or probably we are that lazy. I don't know. It's very difficult to answer. Like, I don't know how to answer. But if you allow me to quote Mr. Tony Robbins, he said, people are not lazy. People, they're not lazy. They simply have impotent goals. So what is an impotent goal? Mr. Tony Robbins said people are not lazy, they only have impotent goals. That is, the goals that don't aspire them. Whoa! You need to make inspirational goals. It is good to be inspired, but it is better to be inspirational. I want people to write in the comment box, I have my inspirational goal. I want people to write it in the comment box, I have my inspirational goal. Even if you don't have, tell yourself that I do have. Sooner or later, you will decode it. Sooner or later, you will decipher it. Sooner or later, you will get your inspirational goal. Right? I have my inspirational goals. Let's move on. Shall we proceed further, guys? So the assignment for today, this is the assignment question, guys. This is the assignment question. I don't want you guys to do it right now. I just want you guys to complete this and comment, and you can post your comment. You can share your detailed solution of this particular question in the comment box. This is the assignment question. Don't do this right now, but you have to share the detailed answer. I should move aside. Whatever your reason is, I want a detailed answer. Right? I want a detailed explanation of your answer in the comment box. Is it fine, everybody? Is it clear to all? Whatever we have discussed, is it clear to all? Is it clear to all? Just one small phrase. Unfortunately, this has been a very tough year for each one of us, right? Let us suppose one of your friend, unfortunately, he is not that ill, but yeah, he is mildly ill. So instead of asking, are you mildly ill or are you ill, is a very polite way of asking is, are you under the weather? This is not a bad idea to ask, right? Are you under the weather? When you use this phrase, under the weather, so it means the person is mildly ill. Isn't it a very beautiful idea to ask? If you ask someone, are you under the weather? It means you are saying that the person is mildly ill. Is it clear, buddy? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Oh, sorry. Is it clear to each and every one of you? So when you say that, are you under the weather, it means you are saying that, are you mildly ill? Are you slightly ill? So that is it for today. I hope you have understood every single piece of thing that we've discussed. Every single thing is clear to each and every one of you. Right. Great. Absolutely perfect. Nice. Is it clear to each and every one of you? Is it clear to each and every one of you? Is it fine, everybody? Nice. So this is what, yeah. Is it clear, everybody? Is it clear to whatever we discussed? Great. So let's keep it till here. And this was today's session. I hope you have understood every single piece of information, whatever we've discussed in today's class. Right? I hope you have understood every single piece of information, whatever we have discussed in today's class. Right? So finally, before leaving, I want people to write in the comment box. As I always say that we have to take responsibility, full accountability of our life. If whatever is there, I have to face it. Whatever is there, I have to fight it and finish it. Promise yourself that you will face it, fight it, finish it. I want people to write it down. Instead of complaining, let's decide, I'm going to face it, fight it and finish it. Just write it in the comment box and that will be it. Face it, fight it, finish it. Right? Face it, fight it, finish it. Right? Sir, I have not started preparation. What is that you have written? Aptitude and verbal. Do I still have time to watch your both series, Aptitude and verbal, or only Aptitude? Please tell. If you want, you can watch. Right? Like I have taken quite a number of things. Actually, it will take 30 to 36 hours. So if you can squeeze out this much amount of time, you can. Right? And any which ways, other than that, I am right. Right? So, is it fine, everybody? And any which ways, I'll be bringing a session for that will be paid class from 1st of February to 5th of February, 2 hours per day. And you will see the advertisement, you will see the ad, like what is that there in the session from tomorrow onwards. So that is it, guys. Let's call it a day. And we'll meet in the next class. That will be tomorrow. Set the timer for tomorrow, 8 AM class. See you guys. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night. Take care. Jai Hind.